Hey guys, so you may well notice, firstly, that there's a dirt block there. That's weird. But I have iron tools, and as you can see, I'm wearing some of the old armor that I had. This is because I died like an idiot. I got crept up on by a creeper, and yeah, I exploded. Which would have been fine. I could have gone and got my stuff, all of my awesome tools that I had, a load of stuff that I'd collected, except I was working in the old area. I don't know if you remember, but I still had the teleport point there. Yeah, so I was working in the old area. Unfortunately, that's about 2 hours walk. And I don't know what the despawn time is for items, but I didn't bother taking the walk to go and get the stuff because I assumed it just wouldn't be there. So yeah, I've lost quite a lot of stuff. Luckily, it doesn't really affect the research. The research is all still the same, so I can still go through bits. And I think, I don't know if I mentioned these before, but I definitely didn't make them. I have now unlocked this pickaxe at the core, which I'll go through, and Sword of the Zephyr, which I shall go through as well. There are extensions. I think I didn't have the Wand of Lightning either before. So yeah, I did quite a lot and then died and lost lots of stuff. So now everything is in this area. The farm's still running. I mean, I've still got a lot of stuff. I just lost everything that was on me, but the stuff that was on me was pretty cool. What I was in the other area for is I was working on something like what I have here. Little underground bit containing spawners, just to make some of the items a little bit more accessible. So you'll notice here I've got a few spawners. I've got a cow spawner, sheep spawner, and a chicken spawner. I just did this for ease of killing. They all get sent my way, and I kill them. I thought it was quite a cool little contraption. Just literally picks them all up off the grass, brings them down to me, and then all the items fall in the bottom there. Yeah. Chickens can still get through, but you know, I'm not exactly a redstone master. I just thought I'd do this, and then I collect all of that there and let them spawn again. Now, I also have something which I am a bit more proud of. Here, if I remove these. Now, behind here, using the craftable spawners mob, there's spawners for everything, pretty much all the mobs other than an enderman. Really, all the normal overworld mobs anyway. And what they do is, whilst I'm stood here and there's no light in there, they start spawning, which is pretty cool. Except they spawn and fall down a massive drop. The reason I've made it so big is so that when I can find another ender pearl, which I also lost all of my ender pearls when I died, when I find another ender pearl, I can put an enderman spawner up there and they will die as well. So they fall down here and die. Now you'll notice there's no items. This is because I have a little wooden golem who collects the items. He puts everything in this chest. This stone golem collects them from that chest and puts them in this one. They only have a certain range. So what I have is a chain of golems and chests all the way up, which hopefully is not too much further. I can't remember how many there were. But all the way back up to the top. And then what happens is I stand there, or leave myself here, stand next to here, they all spawn, fall down, and then this chain of golems brings all these items up into here. So at the moment I just have an endless supply of arrows, string, bone, rotten flesh and gunpowder. But I thought it was pretty cool. I was quite proud of it. And as you can see, I've stood in front of it quite a lot. I left it in front for a little while, and the animal spawners. But this just means I have a constant supply of certain things, which is quite nice. I've also lost my infinity bow, so I thought maybe arrows was a good idea. So yeah, so I just thought I'd show you this before we started on any more research. Explain why I'm in old clothes and why I'm not running as fast as I was, because I don't have any boots of the traveller anymore. Now, I probably have the stuff. I haven't looked at how much stuff I've still got here and whether or not I can make all of those items again. But what I think I'm going to do first, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a third room in here down to the left. and I'm going to use that to make some sort of little XP farm, probably using a zombie spawner or something like that, so that I can once I've made all my stuff, I can sort of get it enchanted pretty quickly. So yeah, so what I thought we'd do is take a look at our Thalmanonomicon and maybe do a bit more research. I think because I don't have the stuff to make these yet, I'll save that for when I can make them. What I'll probably do is make myself a whole new set of these awesome tools and enchant them at 30 each once I've got my XP farm going, so that I've got repair and they can just stick with me forever, or hope that I get repair anyway. Yeah. Now, there were some other things that I found in the research. These ones are called Goggles of Revealing. Now, these give you a sort of clue as to how the flux level is doing in your area. You notice we've kind of been using the cauldron willy-nilly. We've been putting loads of excess aspects in there, and that dissipates into flux. Now, you might have seen them. There have been a few around. I've been attacked a few times. Little wisps flying around, and they'll sort of zap you. And these are sort of a product of there being a bit too much flux in the area. And that's because I've been using this. Now, Goggles of Revealing should tell us what sort of a problem that is. So I'm just going to have another look again quickly. What do we need? Leather. Thermometer. Thermometers first. Okay. So let's make 2 thermometers. Boom. There we go. Cool. And then gold in between. So gold. Leather. 1 thermometer. 2 thermometer. So I need 8 Vism, 8 Flux, and 8 Mutatio. Okay. What have I got in here? Mutatio. Mutatio I think I get from Netherwart, I believe. Like I say, it wasn't a complete disaster dying, but it was quite annoying because I did lose quite a lot of cool stuff. Well, I thought it was cool anyway. So that's given me Mutatio. So I need, but only 1, so I need 8 of those. 8 of those. Cool, and 8 Precantatio. That gives me 2, so 4 of those is good. It's taken a little while to get used to not having the boots of the traveller and just walking up 1 block steps. There we go. Oh, how many did I put in? Oh no, I put in the wrong one. I need carrots for that. Do you know what? It's time to show you the produce from my farm. As you can see, this is filling up quite nicely. I haven't been doing any of this. All of this stuff in this bottom half is filled by those golems, which I think is pretty cool. I haven't had to collect any of that. They've just been constantly working the farm whilst I've been in the area. Okay. Is it just 1 or 2? Do they give? They give 2, so I only need half. Oh, missed. Right. There we go. Goggles of Revealing. So now I'm going to take this off. And boom. That looks properly cool. That looks a little bit of steampunk, doesn't it? That's quite cool. Okay, and now as you can see over in the bottom corner here, or you can't see it, I can't point at it, but in the bottom left hand corner I have a little sort of bar. Now the A I think refers to the aura around the node, so there's a node around here and it has a max aura of 114 Viz, and at the moment it's full, which is fine. And F I believe refers to flux, so at the moment the flux around here is minimal, which is quite lucky because we haven't really been paying much attention to it, haven't been being careful. But yeah, so as that increases you'll find more wisps are generated, and yeah, I don't know if anything worse than that happens, but in all of sort of the wikis and stuff like that, it sort of points to increased flux as being a bad thing, and the Thalmanonomicon dramatises it a little bit. So we'll play along and try and make sure it doesn't get too bad. Oh wow! So okay, so over this way, flux is moderate, minimal over here. We're in the middle between 2 nodes by the looks of it. 97, 114. Okay. So around, it is a bit worse around the cauldron. Okay. Well, we'll keep a note on that. We'll keep an eye. Right. So, I think that was all of the new research that's worth talking about at the moment. The Sword of the Zephyr, I say, sounds like it's quite cool, but we'll approach that when I've got all the items and everything for it. So yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll go for some new research. So I think what I'm going to do, because I don't know what might work. Oh, okay. Okay, well that's cool. Let's go and get some more nether wart. Hope that wasn't all of it. Did I just use up all of it? No, okay. So I haven't got a nether wart farm. I'm going to need to sort that out actually. Make sure I don't use up all my soul sand. Although that's not too hard to get a hold of. Right. What are we looking at? Basic flux research. Awesome. Does that want anything from there? No. No. No idea for this. No, it doesn't want either of those. Now, flux research. It doesn't want precantatio. What will it want? Maybe that. Those shackles. What's that called? Vinculum. Nope. Okay, that's gone. That might be something to do with it. Permutatio. Yeah, permutatio. Okay, so we've got seeds here as well. Yes. Okay, so there's a couple on this one. Well, let's go and get some more seeds for sure. Yeah, some more seeds and... Oh, is there coal? Let's try the coal for a second. No, okay. Let's go and grab more seeds, see if we get 100% on that. It might tell us what we need. How am I doing seeds wise? Not as fantastic. Oh, there's a load there. That's not too bad. Bum bum bum. Let's have a look. Okay, no, not giving me anything new. That's helpful. Let's try from that. Oh, rush mechanism. Okay, and we still don't know what these ones are going to be. Okay. Now, flux. Maybe it wants that skull. Got plenty of bones. No, okay. Fractus. Maybe it wants fractus. No. What else could it want? Oh, we didn't. Maybe the shackles. We didn't know the amber disappeared, didn't it? No. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Doesn't want any of that. What about arrows? No. Okay. Let's have a think. Flux research. So that's after magic. I would have thought that precantatio was going to be one of them. No, that didn't get that from the water shards. Oh, maybe it does want that soul thing. Maybe that as well. Haha. There's that evil one that you get from the zombie brains. Let's have a look. What's it called? Malum. No. Okay. I've got no idea then. Just as I say that. Have we got any left? No. Okay, but I've got some of these. Let's make some levers. Oh, wrong one. Right. That one. Here we go. Wonder what this does for us. Okay, so we have discovered a basic flux research. You have started searching for some device or means to control and limit flux. Examining silverwood might give you more clues since it has a natural resistance to flux. Ah. So let's see, what does that give us in here? Oh, a flux filter. Awesome. Okay, so what is this for? And arcane alembic. Oh wow, cool. Okay, so flux filters are crafted using gold and specially treated silver woods. It utilises silver with natural ability, serves no purpose, but it forms a vital component. Oh, okay, so the flux filters needed, there we go, to make this. The arcane alembic, attached to the side of a crucible, any surplus mystical energy left over from working with a crucible would normally transform into flux and enter the aura, but arcane alembic is capable of capturing some of the escaping energy and storing it. An arcane alembic can only store a single type of expected energy at a time, and its storage capacity is severely limited. The energy trapped can be siphoned off using glass files. The resulting files of aspected essentia can then be reused for other tasks. The alembic can also directly act as a source of infusion and crafting. Using a wand will also allow you to return its stored essentia to the crucible, sneak, and you can spill it into the aura, which is what would normally happen. Okay, so this could be useful. Let's have a go at making this. How are we doing? Gold anywhere? Gold here, gold there, gold everywhere. No, okay, let's grab some down. This is quite cool. Okay, so we were just talking about flux, and it looks like we do have a way to keep ourselves safe, as it were. Okay, so I need one of these, Purus and Permutation. I need 8 Purus, and I get 2 from there, so 4 of these. And 8 Permutation, I get 1 from these. Okay, let's chuck those in then. Ah, that was another thing about the goggles of revealing, which I'm pretty sure it's because of the goggles of revealing. Let's take them off and we'll see if that sticks around. No, it doesn't. Cool. Okay. They also let you see what aspects are actually stored in there. So I knew I needed 8 Purus and 8 Permutatio, and they're the first 2 listed. But it's quite cool because you can see what you're wasting. I'm also wasting 8 Precantatio, 16 of the Arbum. I can't remember what the wood one is, or the herb one is. But yeah, wasting quite a lot. So maybe these filters will come in handy actually. Boom! There we go. Now double check what the alembic required. 3 more gold, a warded jar, and a brewing stand. Okay, cool. So I need to remember how to make a brewing stand now. I'm definitely going to have to go and look that up. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. I'll go and look up what a brewing stand is and make sure I've got the bits for that. Okay guys, so I've got everything that I needed to get the stuff sorted. The reason I've just sort of cut back in here is because I don't know if you can see in the centre that little thing flying around there. That's what I was talking about as a product of the flux. There's 2. That's cool. There's yeah, those are wisps, and now actually you can see it's trying to attack me. Great. Now unfortunately I don't have any of my cool stuff, so I'm not really able to protect myself. Thing is, they don't really chase you, and they'll sort of swim away. There we go. And actually, the goggles are revealing. I can see the nodes. Now, these aren't living things; they're just where the aura is spawning from already. But yeah. Anyway, so I've got my stuff here. I've just collected everything I need to sort out this alembic. So what have we got? 2 from there, so I need 4 of those and 4 of these. Let's go and chuck that in. And you can see, if I look at this, yep, I've got 8 and 8. I've also got plenty of other stuff, but there we go. Arcane alembic. Cool. So let's get rid of that. And do I just put that on the side? I do put that on the side. That's cool. So do I have any glass files? I think I have some glass files up here already. So there we go. I have glass files. Right, so let's see what happens when I do this, for example. Fire shards. If I was going to put coal and cobblestone in there, I know I can make some aluminum. I'll just spill loads of extra stuff in and then see what happens when I use the wand on it. So I got some aluminum, but now there's something in here. Ah, cool, and it's 8 of the rock ones. So if I use this, that's gone, and I have some essentia there. That's pretty cool. So if I just wanted rock, I could chuck that straight back in there now. That'd offer me 8 rock without having to waste it all over again. That's awesome. Right, I'm going to end there. I might have a little play with that and see if there's anything more useful we can do with it in a little while. Yeah, thanks very much. I'll see you next time.